As everybody already knows, Gran has been seen as one of the strongest legendary weapons in the game. So what if I told you I made a build that had the perfect synergy as a dual attunement build with tanky HP and really good damage? So in this video, I'll be showcasing my Gran Gale build. This build has one of the highest damaging crits in the game, allowing me to beat many top shine players like this Godseeker, as well as help me to hit top 250 in game. So if you guys want to make this build, it'll be in the description in my Discord. I will first start off by showing off a few techs that I learned while playing this build. And first up, we have a simple combo that you can do with the Gran and the crit that has nothing to do with the Gale. As you can see, that combo is really simple and will land most of the time in your time matches, and it did a good bar of HP to one of the tankiest builds in the game. So next we'll be going on to a new tech where you actually slide cast the crit, and it's really hard to read and react, so let me show you that real quick. And as you can see, we took a good half a bar of his HP from the tankiest build in the game just by pressing 2 buttons on our keyboard. I know it's not the craziest amount of damage, but for only doing one move, it is actually very beneficial to use in game. But next I'll be showing you a tech that will help you get a little bit more damage on your opponent, and that's Astral Wind into your crit, which is true like 90% of the time, and it does a good deal of damage. And for our final tech on this build, it's actually based in a parry trade. So if you ever do find yourself in a parry trade, you could always just use Heavenly Wind and feint that into your crit. It'll throw your opponent off guard and either force them to roll and then get hit by your very chunky AoE crit, or you'll just directly guard break them because they missed the parry. And yeah, let me show off that tech real quick, and then we could go into the next segment of the video. And that was the final tech for that segment of the video. I'm sure you could find many more techs if you make this build. I've only been on this build for about 3 days, and that is all the techs that I've discovered so far. But I'm sure with a little bit more playtime, I could discover some more cheesy things that I could do with this, as this is a very combo heavy base build, and the whole point of it is to really confirm your crit. But next I will be going into what I did for my stats and why I put that into my stats. Starting off with the strength talent tree, I of course had to go 1 pre-shrine because we needed 40 post-shrine for Star Kindred, as well as the unwavering resolve talent, and of course bulldozer is always nice to get. Next up we have 50 fortitude for exoskeleton, and to the finish, I decided to go fortitude pre-shrine because it just helped me save the most points for what I wanted. And next I will be going on to the agility stat, which I decided to go 40 pre-shrine for. And contrary to public belief, people say that it's not worth it to go this because the ghost gets nerfed, but I still believe that the ghost is worth it, and I just couldn't possibly fit it post-shrine, so I decided to go at pre-shrine because that's just one of my must-have talents. I decided to go 0 intelligence because they remove most of the good talents. If you really did want to go intelligence, I'd recommend going 30 for ether conduit, but I just decided not to go in on this build because I just honestly couldn't fit it. Next up we have the willpower. I went 40 because I wanted to get the talent Magical Resolve, which helps me replace basically my intelligence talents, but honestly I think you could go 30 intelligence instead and just drop out of the willpower because it's just not something that's generally needed, it's really just preference. And of course lastly I went charisma, that's where a lot of my damage comes from. I think that this stat is very must need and necessary, but yeah, I decided to go that because I just need the damage buff, and I don't like running Allure just for the tankiness. And then we obviously have 30 heavy weapon for the Gran Sudaruska, and I decided to go 100 frost for the unyielding frost talent, which is honestly just a really good card and many people think it's busted, as well as the Gran Sudaruska scaling, which helps our weapon do more damage. And of course I went 80 Gale Breath just so I could do these great combos and have a fun build. But yeah, that's it for my stats, so let's go into a top 50 fight against my friend and how I beat him on this build. I would like to thank all of you for watching this far into the video, and of course, if you want the build, it'll be in the description in my Discord server. And thank you guys for watching, and tune into the next one. Goodbye.